everyone, welcome back to the Hynt Beauty YouTube channel. My name is Ashley. You might know me from my channel over at the Green Bunny, but today I wanted to share with you a really exciting re-release, if you will. It is a new take on a classic product that I love from Hynt Beauty, and it is none other than their Eyebrow Definers. Now, if you know my channel at all, you know this is a product that I have loved for the longest, use off and on between the auburn shade, the espresso shade, very, very regularly, but she just got a little bit of an upgrade, and I'm happy to say I love the product even more. So first off, let's talk about what she used to look like. She went from this, you know, a little bit more cumbersome packaging, it's plastic, that's not always the best, blah, 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 to this, and this now recyclable glass container, which we love. The plastic lid is also recyclable, and it's also just much more compact in size, allowing you to have easier travel, save some room in all of our makeup storage. Again, I used more than one shade, so it took up more space than you would think. And here are the two in comparison. You can see they really did a great job at simplifying the packaging as well as making it a better piece for the environment. So beyond that, the formulation got a little bit of an update as well. Same clean ingredients with a very high organic percentage as well, but the new formula is less waxy, a little bit more silky, and it allows you to get brows like a pro. It is what I am wearing right here, right now. So though it has an amazing new look, great new formulation, something that I really enjoy about this product is that how easily it glides on. And this is due to the organic jojoba as well as the castor oil that is formulated with. And castor oil, as we know, is very great for any sort of hair growth. So it's good to put on your lashes, especially on the brows. I don't need any help in the growth department, but I do get very sparse here in the front. So anything that aids in that, as well as is a very effective makeup look, that is sort of a winning combination for me. Now, not only does it have a new look, slightly new formula, all of which are so amazing. I will have a full ingredients list down below for you guys to check out. We have some new shades thrown in there as well, so every single person can use it. They really have done such a great job at accommodating any and all different hair colors and eyebrow tastes and things like that. So I'm gonna get right into swatching these, and then I will show you guys exactly how I like to apply it. Did quickly want to give a brief mention to the new brow and spoolie brush, which is the perfect pair for these eyebrow products. The eyebrow product does retail for $28, by the way, and this beautiful brush has a great spoolie on the end. It has a nice firmness to it. I don't like when spoolies are too soft, because you do want that little bit of firmness to sort of put the brows in shape, as well as move products throughout the brows, sort of like a blending process. And then I love the angled tip on this one because it's nice and thin, just like the previous brush I really used to like as well. Gets a nice tapered edge for any sort of detail, and has a lot of length as well, so you could do those very natural hair-like strokes. But I'm gonna stop talking about that. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I like to do my brows, which is a very full yet quite natural look as well. I'm gonna show you exactly how to get it, but first, colors. 6 beautiful shades, and like I said, for any and all different hair types, not hair types, hair colors, as well as just general eyebrow preferences. So first up is the shade Pearl, and you guys might be like, never heard that one before. That's because Pearl is a new shade, and Pearl is significantly lighter than Blonde or Taupe. Pearl is for those of you who have like platinum blonde hair, those of you who have that more silver gray hair. This is great for you. So you just want a brow that's not too overwhelming. I know some people don't like that dark brow versus very light hair contrast. This would be the perfect shade for you, brand spanking new. Then we have the shade Blonde. Blonde is already a beautiful shade. Nothing has changed color-wise with this one. Just the slight formula change like on all of them. And Blonde is perfect for any and all blonde hairs. If you want a more subdued natural brow, this is gonna be the one for you. It does have that great cool undertone to it, which my favorite thing about the Hynt Beauty Eyebrow Definers is they get the tone so right. They're not too warm, they're not too green, they're not too purple. These are all colors that eyebrow colors can really pull and make them really difficult to wear. These are for actual hair types that are out there, real everyday women, and I really, or men, whatever you want to do with your brows. I really do appreciate that about the product. So blonde is great for any and all blondies out there, for those of you who like a really subtle brow. Another very popular shade that has not changed one bit is the shade Taupe. And Taupe is probably the most universally flattering shade, the most versatile. Anyone who wants a maybe more defined brow, if you have lighter hair, or if you just want a more everyday, not too intense, crazy dark brow and you have brown hair, this would be for you. Has enough depth to it where it gives you a little bit of color, but not too dark where blondies can't get away with it. So really great shade. If you think you're somewhere in the middle, Taupe might be a good place to go for that one. Then we have the shade Auburn, which is actually the shade I have in my brows right now. Really pumped about this one because the other shade Auburn that they had in the previous collection was quite warm. This is more of just a warm brownish color. So this will suit anyone from fiery locks to someone like me who just is an artificial redhead and it fades and there's still a lot of brown pulling through. This will still give me the warmth I want to sort of tie the hair color and the brows together while also giving me that beautiful definition. So if you have warm brown hair, you're a redhead, Auburn is definitely the way to go. Next up, we have the shade Espresso, which is the shade I sort of dabble between when my hair is a little bit darker or if I just want a more bold brow day, which sometimes I do. This is the shade Espresso, like I said. Top selling shade on the website. However, this did have a little bit of a color change. So Espresso before did have a little bit of black formulated in there, which made it quite a dark color, which is why I liked it because I have such dark brows. But with that being said, they did take that out, but it is still the perfect shade for any of my medium to rich brunettes out there. Really great shade that's not too warm, gives that perfect amount of definition, and is not too cool either because I don't like overly cool tone brow products that look ashy. Perfect tone. Another one that's very versatile. Hello, it's why it's the best selling shade. And then finally we have the shade Black. This one was reformulated as well as far as color. It's now just a much more wearable shade. It's not a true jet black because I know a lot of us who have darker hair or black hair, you don't really want to match it like eyeliner black. It just makes the brows a little too stiff, a little too dark, a little too heavy. This will not do that at all whatsoever. So that is it, you guys. That is all 6 beautiful shades swatched. I can guarantee that there is one out there for you. I will include a picture down below of all the colors swatched so you can see them in relation to each other. Make the best pick. But while I go ahead and do that, please stay tuned to see my demonstration on how I get my everyday brow look using the Hynt Beauty brow definers that I love so much. Okay, so I have you guys nice and close for the demonstration portion of this video because I want you to see exactly what I am doing. So I'm going to be using the shade Auburn today. Typically I do use the shade Espresso, which is the best selling shade from Hynt, but I did have a little bit of a hair dye recently. Though it's a little bit faded, it does have a more red tone to it. So I like tying it in with the brows. So if it's not a perfect match, don't mind me. I just like to sort of emphasize it in that area if and where possible. So I'm going to go ahead and just open this baby up. And then I'm going to go in with the Hynt Beauty brow brush as well. Love that it has a spoolie on the end. I need this and you need it too. So I'm just going to brush the eyebrows up. That's how we always want to start. Mine are a little bit unruly. So once you brush them up, you always want to brush them to the side, and this will sort of get them in the shape that we want, ready to go, a little bit more manageable than what's going on over here. So then I just like to go in and I just like to evenly coat the brush. I want to be coating it like this, coating it on that side, just back and forth so we have an even application. And if you want to make sure that you don't have any excess product on the brush, you can just take a little bit off on the back of your hand. And what I really like about the Auburn shade is that it's not overly red, so it's just going to give that nice amount of warmth that I'm looking for. So I like my brows a very particular way, and this way is quite natural, but you can see, though I have quite dark brows, there is a lot of like spaces that need to be filled in. Plus I don't have a super mega defined shape because I don't get my eyebrows done very regularly. So I like to sort of create that shape. And how I'm going to do so is first drawing a line across the top because that's where my eyebrows I feel like are the most uneven, because I'm missing a little piece of hair there. I like to draw a piece of hair right across the top, just like that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and work a little bit more product in the brush. And I like doing it on both sides because it'll give it that nice tapered edge. And then I'm just gonna draw down the tail. The tail, I don't really focus too much product on, but then I am gonna go in with hair-like strokes, which is like you can see I'm lifting my brush and reapplying. In fact, I'm gonna get an even closer zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing, so you can do this at home. So this is for the hair-like strokes. It's a motion that is very much like this. I'm using a light hand. You can see my fingers are towards the back of the brush here, which will aid in just less force. Like, because if you're like this, you're gonna be putting so much pressure and really carving out the brow. So we wanna go like this and just gently put those strokes in. Again, we want a very natural look. Then I'm going to go in with just a little bit more product, and I'm going to draw a line underneath the brow. But you can see I'm not going from the very front. That's how we're gonna get that overly defined look. So I'm just gonna do hair-like strokes right here at the bottom. Whatever is left on the brush, I'm taking right through the middle and through the edge. Beautiful. Then finally, just getting a dab more product. I'm even gonna take what's left over on the back of my hand. I'm gonna put the brush vertically, and I'm gonna do hair-like strokes upwards. Just because I want the faintest amount of color. I am using so little pressure when I'm doing this. And then to finish off the brow, always blend it through with your spoolie. This is sort of like the blending brush of your eye look. It's just that final diffusion of color so it looks as natural as possible. So you could see the before and the after. Easy to achieve, but this product has a great color, great consistency that makes it very easy for a natural, beautiful brow. And if you want a brow that is more defined, please know that you can go in with our Hynt Beauty Duet Perfecting Concealer, clean up just underneath and just above the brow for the perfect carved out effect. All right, you guys, that's it. That is my little video wrapping up the new and improved Hynt Beauty Eyebrow Definers. I'm so happy I'm still in love with this product because I still liked the formulation before, but I do appreciate that they tried to make it a less waxy product. Listen to the sort of feedback that was out there to make an even better product in even more fabulous shades so everyone can use them. Like I already said, every single shade I have swatched on my arm. It's gonna be linked down below. This makeup look, I will link it down below as well. It is, of course, mostly Hynt Beauty, especially the eyes. If you want a tutorial on this look, hey, I can do that too. I think it's a good transitional look because of the bronzy tones inside of it. But most importantly, if you want to shop the Hynt Beauty Brow Definers right here, right now, I'm going to link the brush, which is fantastic, might I add, as well as the product down below with a full ingredients list so you can see if it's the one for you. But it is, of course, not formulated with any FD&C dyes. All natural ingredients with a very high organic content in them as well. So you can feel very safe putting these on such a delicate part of the face. But any questions, comments, concerns, anything I didn't address in this video, please feel free to drop me a line down below or ask us on our Instagram. All of our social media is always beneath all the product links and everything as well. So please make sure to check us out everywhere. Let me know what you would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!